All right, Robin, 5 minutes. So, tell us what Broken Lad is about.
I think it's fundamentally about crisis in masculinity, really, or to do with a feeling of men being disorientated, not sure how to proceed with their lives at a certain point in their mid-50s, say.
Yeah, but there's also these really fantastic female roles in the play as well. Why did you feel it was especially important that came across as well?
Well, you have to redress the balance, really. I mean, I was as interested in how women, the wives of these men, the daughters, the children of these men, how they handle it when middle-aged men, say specifically, are losing their way emotionally, psychologically, and to some extent physically. The health deteriorating, etc.
And so, with these middle-aged men losing their way, you mean that as they grow older, but also perhaps in society and how we view masculinity now?
Well, there's a certain kind of redundancy sets in, I think, especially now, about men of a certain age being past it. Professionally, the taste for younger talent, younger energy, etc. And I chose stand-up because I think it's a profession where that kind of prejudice functions. They want young talent, the young talent rising and being seen on television and all over the place.
So the stand-up world is where a lot of the comedy comes from. And
I hope so. I mean, I have no huge experience of stand-up. I mean, I've worked with stand-ups when they've been acting in plays. But it seemed to me to be a useful metaphor for what the play is about, really.
Exposing oneself with all your flaws.
Exposing oneself and the vulnerability to some extent, exposing the pain. I mean, I learned in my research that stand-ups basically wish to talk about things that really upset them, and lo and behold, they discover that it upsets other people as well. So it comes out.
In the play, there's a father-son dynamic which is crucial to the story, and the son has got this new brand of comedy and the new generation. You know, what was behind the sort of father-son dynamic?
Rivalry. Really, I mean, I do have one or two close friends who have sons who are following in their father's footsteps, and I've talked to them about the rivalry. I mean, I know something about sibling rivalry because I have a brother in the same profession, but the idea that a father has to watch his son do what he did or does, and then watch him do better, and creating more attention. It's a struggle, I think.
One of the other characters is called Ned, who's a friend of Phil and a friend of the family, if you like, that is in the play. He's still enjoying an active sex life in his middle age, and that's something that I didn't feel I'd come across much in plays. Would you say that was fair?
Well, I mean, I'm 72, and I'd like to think that I have something of, not being too rude or too specific, but I think I still have a life, a sexual life, and I just wanted to put that out there a little bit. I mean, Ned is actually older than 65. I mean, I don't know whether one could describe that as middle age, but I certainly wanted it out there that men of any older age, whatever their sexuality, doesn't necessarily stop. You know, there's a future out there for it, but you have to look for it.
Yes, and with this family that Ned is a friend of, he comes across as the least dysfunctional of all of them, and this family sort of seems to operate on a sort of helter-skelter mode all the time. What is important about dysfunctionality in families to Broken Lad?
I mean, I think probably the best plays, or hopefully the plays that stick around for a long time, are to dealing with the family that's breaking up, the family that's losing its way, etc., the family that has to move on. And I really wanted to look at that. I don't often go there with my plays. So, yes, I was concerned that I should investigate that, really. And somebody like Ned,
Here we go. That's the timer.
yeah,
Finish what you were saying.
somebody like Ned, the single gay man, probably lost most of his family, who somehow attaches himself to a family in order to gain some solace, comfort, identity. I'm a part of this family. I've been a member of this family for a long time, and understanding that that's important, actually.
Great. Well, I can tell from working on it what a wonderful piece this is, and it's
thank
captured
you,
my
Richard.
imagination right from the beginning when I started working on it. What, about 4 years ago?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, not quite as long as
2017?
4. Yeah.
2017, maybe. Even.
Oh, okay. We did a reading in 2018, I think.
We
That's
did,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
But so this is play's been a while in the making, and it's going to be at Arcola Outside, which
Yeah.
is perfect for this piece.
Yeah, because we're doing it in a extraordinary tent that has its own bar, and we experience the street life outside coming in through the sound, obviously. We don't see it, but we experience the sound, which is rather like performing in a pub
Yeah.
when you can hear the street outside. Yeah, there.
Yeah, it's something that's going to really show off this new venue, I think, that the Arcola's built.
Well, it is a venue that has the most wonderful dynamic to it. It's very, very exciting in the sense that it certainly reminds me of what I read about Elizabethan court theatres, being outside and experiencing something that's amazingly energetic, and being Dalston, which is an extremely vibrant place. It absolutely belongs there.
Well, I hope that people watching this get a taste of the play and the setting for it. And it's on at 7 p.m. every 7 nights a week from the 13th of October.